Hello bakers, welcome back to my channel. If you're craving for something chocolatey and delicious, here is the recipe that includes chocolate and give a joy to your taste buds. Today I'll be making super fudgy chocolate brownie, so let's get baking. To make these brownies, you need to have a good quality chocolate with you. I have used here dark compound. I'll leave the link in the description box below for you to buy them. So chop these chocolate into smaller pieces. I have taken 140 grams or 1 cup in total. Along with this, add 1/3 cup or 45 grams of soft butter to it. The idea here is to melt the chocolate slowly in a low flame along with the butter. You can do this in a microwave or using a double boiler method by placing a smaller bowl filled with 1 cup water into it and then placing this bowl on top of it. As you can see, the chocolate is melted completely. Do not overheat this, otherwise the chocolate tend to burn sometimes. Keep stirring so that the remaining chunks melt properly if there is any. Let this chocolate cool completely, otherwise if we add any other ingredients into it now, this will seize everything. Once this has cooled, I am adding 1/4 cup or 80 grams of condensed milk. Here I have used Mithai Made from Amul. You can use any other brands also. If you don't have this at home, add 2 eggs or curd instead of condensed milk. But remember, the curd should not have any water content in it. Now mix everything. At this point of time, the mixture will tend to thicken a bit. So this is natural. Don't stress out at this point of time. To this, add half a cup or 65 grams of powdered sugar. I would recommend you to use powdered sugar instead of caster sugar or granulated sugar because it is always easy to use powdered sugar when you are working with chocolate. Fold this very gently and then add half a cup or 125 ml of milk which is kept at room temperature. Also add half teaspoon vanilla essence. Using a whisk or a hand blender, mix them together really well until everything comes together. Once they are combined really well, we will move on and add our dry ingredients into it, which includes 3/4 cup or 80 grams of all-purpose flour, that is maida, 1/8 teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt to enhance the flavor of our chocolate. Sieve them together. Now, a very important tip that I would like to share is that if we want to make our brownie really gooey and fudgy, then we add 1/8 teaspoon of baking powder as I have added in here. Adding more baking powder will make your brownie cakey and not fudgy. So we add less of baking powder when we are making fudgy brownie. Give everything a good mix. In case of brownie, the batter is slightly onto a thicker side, so don't add anything extra to make it flowy. Just keep it real. Also, you can add chopped walnuts or almonds if you like. For me, I just like it simple. The batter is now ready. I'll transfer this to a square pan that I have lined with parchment paper, otherwise they won't come out and you have to eat it straight out of the pan, which is also not that bad, so up to you. To make it more chocolatey, I'm adding choco chips on top. You can top this with almonds or walnuts too. Bake them at 180 degrees centigrade in a preheated oven for 40 to 45 minutes. Once your brownie is baked, pop them out of the oven. Just see how delicious and lovely this looks. I love the fact that they are really crisp and flaky on top. It is very important to let these brownie cool completely before you cut them, as the butter that we have put into it takes some time to set and give these brownie the proper structure they deserve. So if you try to cut them while they are still hot, they will crumble and fall apart. So it's been a while since I kept this to cool completely. Now let's cut and see how they look from inside. So guys, this is how you make an eggless brownie. Honestly speaking, they are super chocolatey and fudgy and as good as the ones that you make it with egg. Do make this and treat yourself at home. If you like this recipe, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with another episode next week. Until then, ta-ra!